Now to the aftermath from Helene. Tonight, at least 159 people confirmed dead across 6 states. Hundreds remain unaccounted for. And tonight we're getting a look at even more damage from the storm. This is new aerial video from Tampa Bay where you can actually see the sand still filling the streets there just days after the storm. Now we want to go to North Carolina to a town that's said to be, quote, wiped off the map. This is an aerial look over what's left of Swannonoa, just east of Asheville. And once floodwater receded, it revealed cars stacked on top of others, trailer homes floating away in the storm. And tomorrow, President Biden is set to travel to North Carolina, followed by visits to Georgia and Florida.
Well, in the midst of all of that, we are learning about some incredible stories in the aftermath of Helene. Listen to this. A man walked 27 miles, almost all on foot, to be at his daughter's wedding. Now, he left South Carolina on Friday, headed to his daughter's wedding in Tennessee, something that should take about a 2-hour drive. But when he came to a crumbled bridge, he was stuck. But he was a determined dad, determined to make it to his daughter's big day. So he's actually a marathon runner. He decided he could make it there on foot. He traveled 17 miles by foot, then hitched a ride from a trooper and another passerby for the rest of the trip. He did make it to the church at 7:30 that morning for the 11 o'clock wedding.
Dad was doing his dad thing and taking every measure he could to be there, but I had no idea.
Every dad wants to walk his daughter down the aisle, so I got my chance.
And did you notice what he was carrying? A reflector. Once he decided to walk the rest of the way, he grabbed it from the road so that people could see him during the storm. He actually ended up giving that reflector to his daughter and new son-in-law as a remembrance to be a protector for each other in their new marriage. What an incredible story there.
Wow, that is amazing. But dads will do anything for their daughters. Well, back here on the First Coast, an outpouring of support in the beaches community. I want you to take a look at this video where you can see hundreds of donations at Angie's Subs in Jack's Beach. Less than 24 hours after a Facebook post, this is what it looked like outside the sandwich shop. The owner made the call for action last night, asking for water, toilet paper, and baby supplies to bring to North Carolina. And the beaches community showed up in a big way.
For people to step up like this, it just says a lot about Americans and their generosity in times of need. We all see the disaster, but the real story, or a big part of the story, is this. Look at all these people. I don't even know these people. They've showed up to load trailers and unload cars, and they've been doing this for hours.
And the owner says he lost his home when Hurricane Matthew hit the First Coast, and he knows what it's like to lose everything. The crew is set to leave for North Carolina tomorrow, where he says the roads are clear and authorities are aware of their route. They've had donations from several First Coast businesses to help cover their expenses, including 500 gallons of diesel fuel.
Oh, it's incredible to see people coming together to help one another. And you may be wondering, what can you do to help those affected by Helene? Well, right now, there's a big way you can help. There's an urgent call for blood donations. You can donate at the One Blood Donation Center or any of the Big Red buses. Just go to oneblood.org to find a location near you. And we're on your side with an easy way you can help right now. Consider donating to the American Red Cross. You can